Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Shadow City podcast. I am your host, Larry, and this is The Shadows Within. We've got some things to break down, starting with the Best Of series featuring Sean Smith versus Jesse Harper. Excuse me. We are also going to go over ROV Mayhem, and we are going to go over GPW. And we're also going to go over Mortuary Massacre that went down today. Go check out all these shows if you haven't. And to kick us off with the best of 10 series between Jesse Harper and Sean Smith, it was Jesse Harper versus Sean Smith in a regular singles. Jesse Harper walked out victorious. Next up was a 2 out of 3 Jesse Harper versus Sean Smith, with Jesse Harper walking away victorious. Extreme Rules Jesse Harper versus Sean Smith, Jesse Harper walking out victorious. Unsanctioned Last Man Standing, Jesse Harper versus Sean Smith walking away victorious. First Blood, Jesse Harper versus Sean Smith, Jesse walking away victorious. Snap, Tap, or Nap, Jesse Harper versus Sean Smith, Jesse Harper walking away victorious. 2 out of 3 Hell in a Cell, Jesse Harper versus Sean Smith, Jesse Harper walking away victorious. Iron Man Tables, Sean Smith versus Jesse Harper, Sean Smith walking away victorious. Chairs match, Jesse Harper versus Sean Smith, Jesse Harper walking away victorious. New Zealand Street Fight, Jesse Harper versus Sean Smith walking away victorious. 30-minute Hell in a Cell, Sean Smith versus Jesse Harper, with Jesse walking away victorious. Ambulance match between Sean and Jesse, Sean walking out victorious. Special guest referee Tiffany Stratton for Sean versus Jesse, Jesse walked out victorious. And in the final match, a TLC for the Sean Hub Championship held by Sean against Jesse, with Jesse becoming the new champion. Now for ROV Mayhem. Extreme Rules Unrivaled Blade versus Jaquil, with Unrivaled Blade walking away victorious. 5-way Tables of Death, Madison Nelson versus Cassandra Clash versus Angel Love versus Kay Slay versus Mystica Phantasma, with Kay Slay walking away victorious. 2 out of 3 Big Lou versus Marcus Mills, with Marcus Mills walking away victorious. Mayhem Vanity Championship Extreme Rules Brick Graves versus champion Kyrie Sparks, with Brick Graves becoming the new champion. Extreme Rules Cooper Webb versus Brett Simmons, with Cooper Webb walking away victorious. Mayhem 3v3 Tornado Tag, El Jefe Dog Sparks, El Numero Uno Sparks, El Guapo Sparks versus JG, Nathan Drake, and Rafael LaFleur, with JG, Nathan, and Rafael walking away victorious. Tornado Tag, Rich Reaper and Backwoods Butcher versus Brandon Green and Bradley, with Brandon Green and Bradley walking away victorious. Mayhem Underground Championship, Mayhem Underground Rules, Buzzsaw Butcher, which is their version of the Underground, Buzzsaw Butcher versus the champion Suzuki Cho, with Buzzsaw Butcher becoming the new champion. And in the main event, Extreme Rules Draven versus Jack Graves, with Jack Graves walking away victorious. GPW Battle of the Brands Night 2. Hell in a Cell, Callie Bass versus Casey Skull. Callie Bass walking away victorious. Underground, which is also known as the King of the Mountain match, Aku versus Ace Green, with Aku walking away victorious. Hell in a Cell, Casey Skull versus Callie Bass, with Casey Skull walking away victorious. Underground, Reese the Destroyer versus Ace Green, with Ace Green walking away victorious. Turtle Harrington versus Evil Johnny, with Turtle Harrington walking away victorious. Nexus versus Mr. Patterson in a backstage brawl, with Nexus walking away victorious. Extreme Rules Prince X versus Ace Cannon, with Ace Cannon walking away victorious. Mason Payne versus Scorpio, with Scorpio walking away victorious. War Games GCW versus WWM, with the ladies, Team GCW walked out victorious. Steel Cage Alexander the Judge versus Big T, with Big T walking away victorious. GPW World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber, Ryan Kai, Buster Anderson, Big Lou, Ranger Zero, Bloodstone, and Aku, with Ranger Zero becoming the new champion. GPW World Heavyweight Championship Southern Psycho versus the champion Ranger Zero, with Southern Psycho walking out the new champion. King of the Mountain Championship under King of the Mountain rules, which is the Underground. Ranger Rogue versus the champion Big Lou, with Ranger Rogue becoming the new champion. Now for Mortuary Massacre. We had the Fiend Championship kick us off in a Falls Count Anywhere as Frankenstein took on Buster Anderson, with Buster Anderson walking out the new champion. 2 out of 3 tables match. Madea versus Donna B, with Madea walking away victorious. 5-way KO elimination. Jen versus Plum versus Helga versus the Savage John Robb versus the Phantom Eddie Walker, with the Phantom Eddie Walker walking away victorious. Death match, KD King Dominator versus Gage Payton, with Gage Payton walking away victorious. Brutality Tag Team Championships, Extreme Rules, the Imps versus the champion, the Red Wolves, with the Red Wolves retaining the gold. Steel Cage Pins Only, Joe Gacy versus Jack Graves, with Jack Graves walking away victorious. Underground, LaShawn S versus Riley, with LaShawn S walking away victorious. Number 1 contender 8-man gauntlet between Vader, Rick James, J-Max, Beetlejuice, Leatherface, Dexter Loomis, Billy Jigsaw, and Corey Bishop, with Corey Bishop walking out victorious and the contender for the Dark Arts Championship. Bloodline match between The Fiend and Leon Carter. For The Fiend, Uncle Howdy, Dexter Loomis, and Joe Gacy came out. For Leon, it was Paul Carter, Numbskull, and Nobles. And this was a 2 out of 3 bloodline matchup where Leon Carter walked out victorious. Def Championship ambulance match between Paul Carter and the champion Big T, with Paul Carter walking out the new champion. Bloodlust Championship casket match, Samantha Carter versus the champion Reagan Anderson, with Samantha Carter becoming the new champion. Blackout Tag Team Championships, 2 out of 3 Hell in a Cell, Doom versus the champions, the Faces of Fear, with the Faces of Fear retaining the gold. And in the main event was the first ever triple threat Hellfire Championship 30 minutes 5150 Hell in a Cell death match. 5150 is our version of a Iron Man. And it was between Dame Wayne, Tommy Dreamer, and the champion Damian Briggs, with Damian Briggs retaining the gold. And that is what I had to go over at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned, as we will have a War Room in the future. Stay tuned for this coming week. We will have Anarchy Archives. And yeah, that's what I have to go over at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope. Also, can't forget the other stuff. So, for ROV Thunder, or just ROV in general, we are going to have Asylum on February 24th. We have, for TXT, Sin City Massacre on February 28th, and The Pinnacle on March 21st and March 22nd. Also, go check out TKO, the house show, which I shall go over tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But at the moment, also, stay tuned for the IWA Grand Royale next week. Stay tuned for this coming Sunday, will be TOM, the Tournament of Mayhem for SPW. That should be epic. And that is everything I have to go over, ladies and gentlemen. But also, I do want to say one more thing. Sorry. I will be also going over upcoming pro wrestling shows this coming week. I'm going to get those down in a list and tell you all about them. But I do hope everybody has a great day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever y'all may be. Peace out.